Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well and good morning, good evening or good afternoon from wherever you are. So right now I'm playing Illinois on PS4. So we'll continue from where we left off. The game doesn't have a specific story like normally the games have a story. But this game is case by case basis. That's why I'm playing this only on weekends. Although it has the backstory of Cole, they tell whatever the hell happened to him during
All right,
his
gentlemen,
army
take your
days.
seats.
So let's see
get this
what
over
happens
before
in
lunch.
this case.
Flight Rose of
If
the
you're tuning
homicide
in, make
squad
sure
has
you hit
decided
that
to
follow
take
button
early
or back button
retirement.
if you already follow.
We
Make
will all
sure you
miss
drag this
Floyd
stream
and the
and
steely
share
edge
this
she
stream as
brought
well.
to his
Thank you
police
very
work.
much.
The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the
This
mighty thirst.
chapter might
A man gets from
have
25
some nudity,
years
so
of
I'm
police
gonna
work.
censor that, unfortunately, because I
Floyd's
can have
departure leaves the place at the
nudity
top
on this
table,
stream.
and the chief has seen
As
fit to
per
promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the
policies
homicide desk.
of
Stand up, Phelps. Take a
the
chair.
streaming.
You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down.
Herman Salter. Printer by trade, but he reads a few too many of his own pamphlets.
I have nothing more to say, Detective.
Mickey C pays him to stir up
Okay,
union trouble.
calm down, bro.
Nice day for it.
Excuse me, I'm short on time.
Why?
You caught me right in the middle of something.
Why don't you go
He's
polish
chilling
your
here.
war medal and leave me alone?
He's chilling here and caught me in the middle of something.
You think those Vice boys get any on the side?
They say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
What the heck is my car? New car. Nice.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between
Nah, Super
Belmont
600.
and Glendale.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad
Let's do
Green.
the
They're both
crime
clearing the
scene
deck.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Winnie.
KGPL 20 Century Unit. The citizen reports a man with a gun.
Please, you gotta call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
There goes our guy.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
How is he doing so fast?
You're a different man in front of the captain, Phelps.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Put the weapon down now.
What the hell? What are you waiting for, Phelps?
There's
Up
one
and at
guy
it.
on roof also. Gotta find way to the roof.
You goddamn bum!
What the hell is he shooting from? There. He's down.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect is down. Code 4.
This is good. Let's go to the crime scene now. Come on, how far is it?
Keep on going through here. Stay on this road. Straight through the next intersection.
Okay.
Keep on going. I need you to take a left at the next corner.
This car is nice.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
Why the hell they are running here?
Don't sweat it. I'm keeping the riffraff out.
Okay.
Top of the hill is where they need you, Detective.
Up off the hill I'm going. Don't worry.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Let me check the crime scene first. Then I interview the guys later.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with. What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Cause of death?
It could be the head injuries. She has been badly stalked. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
Interesting. What's the writing on the victim mean?
BD, Black Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Okay. Let me see what's up here.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Nope. I think this has to come here. Yeah, this is correct.
The Bamba Club.
Bamba Club.
Why steal a table lighter?
Communication.
The victim's bag?
Car keys and a lipstick.
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
He didn't check other things. The hell? It isn't giving me anything.
When we get to the Bamba, a man could die of thirst in a case like this.
A, and this is B. Anything else? No. Checked all clues, I think. Let me talk to the corner.
Can we discuss this later?
And see here. Think we have to go to Bamba Club.
You've got to be kidding. They're driving this?
Yeah, crime scene is done. Good. Oh, we got all clues.
You turn right now.
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
The werewolf? You don't need to turn here. For my money, a copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, fellas.
Yeah.
A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand. Stationed
I don't
somewhere
think
else
so.
with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phillips, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. Can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found him.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Yep, we are on our way. Come on. Why this car is slow today? Normally this was actually faster than my previous one. Maybe it's because it's damaged.
Okay, so go left at the next one.
Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive, at 211 in progress and shots fired.
Here we are.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
You picked the wrong bank to rob.
Come on. Got him. Isn't this guy?
Cover me.
You're moving, Move inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor.
Come on, make a push for the building.
Grab the gun.
I got him.
Help, you're covered. How long do you think you can hold out?
One gun. Is that it? Use elevator and investigate the vault.
They've blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
Don't
Where's
give
the
them a
elevator?
chance to regroup.
What the hell is it? Oh, yeah.
Wish me luck.
Why the hell are you staying here?
Wrong floor, police man. You have no idea who you're fucking with.
Your buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal. Come on, Cole, what's taking so long?
Calm down. If you have a problem, come down.
Give it up, chump. I know you're there.
They have shotguns. Got him.
I'm gonna find you.
The heck is this guy now?
As soon as he pokes his head out, we step on it. Give it up, chump. I know you're there. There. Real clever, asshole. I'm gonna find you.
Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale.
There he is. Blast him.
The hell he's... How the hell they know I'm my exact...
That's it. That's all of them.
Nice.
You've got to be kidding me. We're driving this?
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger on your ambulance 11K. All units, code 4 on the 211 at Bank of America. Code 4.
Let's go. No, not this man. That car. This car. heck is he doing?
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole? You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
Central unit, car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at
Another crime scene already.
handle code 2 identified. Central unit, car 16 Adam reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope. The Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
Yeah,
11K, go ahead.
Larry King, meet 16 Adam, possible jumper at 8th.
That's Flunch. He's going to suicide?
So help me God, I'll jump!
You need to get up there.
Let me do the talking, detective. I know a ton of this psychology stuff. You take the back alley and find a way up there.
Come on, Phelps, let's get moving.
You jumping?
That's that cop.
Make sure you warn me before you do.
I will! Wait, what?
You think this thing can hold you, Rusty?
I'll bring you down with me, Phelps.
No offense, but I don't want you splashed on my shoes.
Are you crazy? What are you trying to do?
I remember my first jumper. Could have soaked them up with a sponge. I still can't eat spaghetti sauce.
Is he gonna suicide?
This what you wanted?
I can't do it. I'll come quietly, I need some help. Please. You gotta get me some help.
You're a danger to yourself and to others.
How and why? It's a suicide, man.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
We're gonna look great, don't worry.
You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
Yep. We are. Don't worry. Don't you worry about it.
Just ignore this turn. And keep on going.
Okay.
11 till 49 degrees, 11 till 49.
Okay, at the next corner, hang a right.
Hang right. Here's your right.
Hey, come on! Stay on this road. Okay, at the next corner, go right.
Next corner, go right. There's your right again.
Through this intersection. I need you to take a left at the next corner.
Corner taking the left corner.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 is shots fired at 410 South Flower Street.
man.
Units at Canana
D2
Code 3
doors.
identify.
Shit. It's next left.
All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 is shots fired.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
Ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
Where the hell are they going?
God damn it, they went down there. Damn them, this is a $30 suit.
Hell is he?
Throw out the guns.
Oh shit, that guy is escaping. Oh, damn it. Unexpected.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
211 is shots fired. 410 South Flower Street. Units at Canana Code 3 identify. All units in the vicinity in any Central unit. A 211 is shots fired.
Tables are turned now, haven't they, boys?
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting.
The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
Ain't gonna last long in a tin shack.
What the hell?
God damn it, they went down there.
Why doesn't he come with me?
Damn them, this is a $30 suit.
More down. Oh shit! Fuck. Got one.
Should wear overalls.
It hurts.
Nice.
You've got to be kidding me. We're driving this?
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
11K, roger on the ambulance and coroner. All units Units 11K reports code 4 on the shooting at 410 South Flower Street, Scott's Garage, code 4.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
You're gonna look cool. Don't worry. The fuck?
You're going straight here. You need to turn left at the next junction.
Left junction or intersection?
Turn left at this one here. Straight through the next intersection. Don't turn here. Go right through here.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down.
What the hell? Another one already?
Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Straight on.
Officer needs help. 103 and B.
How much far is it? Next time I'm gonna let him drive.
Calling all cars. Citizen needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street, Lindley Place.
That alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
We'll get them for you. Cop killers are the worst kind of scumbag.
Is this like it is?
Should have had that second lunch.
You like killing cops?
Won't help
God.
console the officer's family, but these guys are done.
Shouldn't he be in the crime scene?
You've got to be kidding. We're driving this?
You know the way. You can drive.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Used cars. Okay, this is Bomba Club.
A waitress. Can I have it?
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes.
Henry.
Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Inquire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
He's not inquiring anything else. I think he should inquire more info. Does he know
2
something?
peanuts were walking on the street.
Let me check if there's a newspaper here. Or the backstory.
You going to pay for that?
I can check your code or book you a table.
In the house
Maybe
office.
you want to talk to the owner, mister. He's in the back
Right.
somewhere.
Pour me another.
Optimistic, Cole.
Nothing. Or this or something. No newspaper here. Not anywhere.
You ought to meet Joe's buddy. He's nice. Really.
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting tables?
Oh, it's just a beer. Or wine, I think.
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
He drove me up to Mulholland and we did some necking.
Anything here? Nope. Nothing here. But this is our guy.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Oh, Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Was. How does he know he was? Seems like suspect to me.
We done?
Shut the hell up. Review evidence. We have size 8, shoe blueprint, and writing, blunt force, missing jewelry, and cigar lighter, lipstick.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Which guy?
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of
I
times.
did wrong.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11.
I did wrong.
If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
8889. I thought it was B. Okay, I did good. I thought I did wrong.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Oh, he's fucked up. Let me see if I can do something. Is there anything before? No.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
What the hell should I do here? Let me use intuition. Remove an answer. Bad cop accuse. What would I accuse him? He seems fine to me. And I have no matching evidence. Maybe missing jewelry.
If you're waiting for a free drink, it ain't coming.
Shut the fuck up. This could be worth a shot. Let's go for bad cop.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up, asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. And she picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but I got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a
Glad
big
it
help.
worked.
One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Okay, where's the phone?
You ought to meet Joe's buddy.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Wait, I gotta make a call.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge
Phelps, badge 1247.
7.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Azan Hussain on Facebook. Husband is suspect. Maybe. Maybe not.
You've got to be kidding me. We're driving this?
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job with a healthy first aim.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
The heck is it? The fuck? It doesn't go up here. Damn it.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and
Yeah, I'm
shots fired.
here, I'm here.
391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
God damn it, get out.
Put your hands in the air.
Holy Toledo.
The heck is this, man?
Give it up, LAPD. Don't make me chase you.
Oh shit, he's up, man. But how the hell he went? Fuck, I'm losing him. I lost him. I lost him. He went through here. Damn it.
You've got to be kidding me. We're driving this?
391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code. All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway.
Go to hell, Parker! No way I'm going down without a fight.
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head.
Yeah? Fuck you too!
God damn it.
Put your hands in the air.
He's hiding in the alley.
Give it up, LAPD. Don't make me chase you.
There he is. Come on, Cole.
How long are you gonna keep this up?
Got him.
Great. How are we going to look getting around in this thing, Cole?
We're gonna look great.
This is Car 11 King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger, 11K. All units, 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4. Repeat, code 4.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Not in this car, man. In this car.
You can drive.
You gotta be kidding. We're driving this?
Where's the entrance? The hell? No entrance? It says that. This isn't the entrance. Oh, here it is.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Window has been smashed. Something's up.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Family burned to death. Cops say firehouse. A house fire. Deaths are suspicious. Let's see backstory of it.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
This doctor is doing this shit. Making his patient kill other people.
You said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
What did jackass this doctor is? What's up here? A key?
Probably nothing.
What the hell? How it's nothing? It may be key to some closet or something. Or anything. Like this door. There might be evidence here.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Something. What's this?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
A note. If you sober up, you can find me
Celine
at
and Jacob are
apartment
obviously having
1050
problems.
Huntley Drive.
Speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
It's
Don't take
6
all
or
day
9.
about it, Phelps. I get nasty when I'm thirsty.
It appears to be 9. If you do it
Galloway,
like this,
homicide,
it's 6.
badge number 564.
If you see it like this,
Requesting technical
it's 9.
services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
What's up here? Good. This area is checked. That guy missing. This is also checked. Glasses.
Not much help.
At least check the contents of the box, man. There might be something inside. The hell. And what about this file too? Ring. Missing
Tiffany,
ring.
The rest of the
This
stuff
is
is
the
junk.
same missing
Might explain
ring.
the missing ring.
This is the missing ring that the dead body had.
A regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive. Nope.
What about that red thing? Okay, here I checked. What about here? Nothing? Nothing. This room is clear. I have checked this also. What about these rooms? Nothing here. What's that? Can't check it. Come on, is there anything left? Am I missing something? Let me do a quick round. I think we're done here. Unless there's something outside, which I doubt it. here. Or in trash can. Nothing here. Yup, we are done. Oh, there's neighbor. Let me talk to her.
Knew it wasn't.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking, and she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out, and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving, but she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
New clue. Okay. Why isn't he asking her questions? Does anybody else know? Maybe across the street. And what the hell is this guy doing outside?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
I recognize that guy from the papers. He's a cop.
Hello. About this guy? Doesn't he know anything?
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
Okay, Jacob Henry's apartment. Let's go.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
Yeah, for my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. We'll keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Hang a right.
Take the next left. Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Wait a minute, damn it. Follow my lead. Let's go.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
What's this?
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
It does. Alcoholism, illness. How it's not related to Grace. Her wife used to drink. His wife used to drink. It may have connection. It may not have connection.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
What's this note?
He'll be back.
Offer? Or the offer. Thanks for the offer. I need you to do something about my wife.
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Okay. This may be used as evidence. Baseball bat.
Doesn't look like anything.
What do you mean? It may be a weapon. As evidence. Doesn't look like anything. Are you kidding me? Garbage, nothing. There's another thing. Might be.
Not sure this means much.
Nothing. Think pretty much that's it. Let's ask him. Actually, let me go and check outside. What's up outside? Within this parameter, nothing. Maybe outside. I mean, on the other side. There's no way. What the hell? Suspect left behind. I'm just checking the boundaries. What the fuck?
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Get the fuck up. I think this is the area. There's nothing here. Anything up? Can I go up?
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're going to have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Let me search.
I get even the slightest hint that you're a flight risk, pal.
There's more on this evidence. And then
You think the
There's
atmosphere's thick
another one
in here?
here.
Wait till you try the gas.
No. Just a notepad.
He'll be back in a moment. Just sit tight.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
Is there anything else here? Nope. What's in here? Let's do the talking.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Let me see. Writing. His name is BD. Jacob Henry. Writing on body for QVD and text. That's
We get the impression that Celine liked to live the glamorous life. How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
did the wrong move. Lost contact.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
That's a lie, and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, Detective?
Because you had problems. Mental problems.
My wife was a drunk.
Shit.
It was a sickness with her. Doesn't mean I didn't love her. Would you stop loving your wife if she was unwell?
No, I wouldn't.
Damn it.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Yeah. For this I have evidence. This.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30. I'm not the going out type.
You called the bar to give yourself an alibi. Then you went after her, beat her, and dumped her in a park. I think you are a sack of shit, Jacob.
You're not going to pin Celine's death on me. I'll take a lie detector test to prove it.
Yeah, he's confident. He's not lying.
Sorry, my mistake. So you were here, tucked up in bed, while someone was out there beating your wife's brains out. That's all you've got?
Talk to the bartender at the Bomba Club. He'll tell you he called here last night, and I answered the phone.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Holy. Is this guy gone crazy?
Not being...
Let's just leave it. What's this bunkum?
Got him.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Needs the phone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not
100%
fatal.
husband.
Death was from hemorrhage and
Well, we
shock
can't
from
say
the
it
fractured
yet.
ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont
Who the
Street,
heck is
apartment
Alonzo
16.
Mendes now?
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
How many I did correct? Think at least 2 I did wrong. Not this car, man. This car.
Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole?
I'm gonna do 2. So that makes it 13. I think we should first go to...
Let's follow Jacob back to the station. Something about getting jumped makes me all itchy to lock him up.
Mendez apartment, the Central Police Station.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Here we are.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment, Cole Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth 2 in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
But I don't have sufficient evidence to accuse him. Not at least
Doesn't
right
look good,
now.
Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Access to murder weapon. This seems like a normal reaction to me.
What do you do for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes, I do.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
Items, missing jewelry. I don't have anything. I'm bad cop.
You were at home in bed while your wife was putting out to some stranger? What kind of man are you, Jacob, that you allow that?
You son of a bitch. You got no right talking about my wife like that.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You used your wife's lipstick to leave us a message. Was it a cry for help, Jacob?
Well, the last time I didn't kill my wife.
Man,
Don't ask, you never find out. If you didn't kill her, then who did, Jacob?
I don't know. I don't like to think about it. I know she met other men. I know it.
Who?
Maybe it was one of them.
Ooh. Shit, man.
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
You're lying, Jacob. It was falling apart and things got violent.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you how it was.
Jenny Horgan says you blackened her eye.
It's all right, Jacob. The DA will understand. In your shoes, I would have done exactly the same thing.
I hit her. All right? I'm not proud of it, but she was coming at me with a frying pan. What would you do? I took it for years, but sometimes a man can only take so much.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
Where did you hawk the jewelry, Jacob? You know how cheap you're going to look to the grand jury? Husband murders wife and sells her jewels.
I didn't break in. How many different ways do you want me to say it?
Post entry.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that?
Bad cop would be good approach, maybe. Maybe not. Fuck it.
So a burglar broke in the same night that Celine was murdered. You expect me to buy that?
I didn't break in. How many different ways do you want me to say it?
I don't see any way out of this unless you give us something.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy. Great. How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Cole? You need to turn left at the next junction.
I fucked this case up, man.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
11 kill 49, 11 kill 49.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Apartment 16. Which apartment is this? The hell is 16 apartment? There's no number here. Okay. 4th floor.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
What's this?
I
Eggs.
don't think this is going to help us. Circumstantial. Maybe if... No.
E.
Don't think this is anything. Doesn't tell me anything.
This room may have something. Murder weapon.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives?
LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
Where the fuck he go?
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Get in and drive.
Where the hell is my car? Oh man, great.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives?
LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there. You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Get in and drive.
What the fuck? Damn it, I'm gonna drive that car. No.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break, and Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives?
LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there. You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Come on.
Get in and drive.
5 George, en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment there, Crystal?
Come on.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator.
That
Seems
was
the
a
city has
bad
a new
case,
and vengeful
in my
guardian.
opinion.
Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
What the hell? He didn't give shit to him. Oh man, just 5 questions were correct out of 11. Damn it. I'll play this case sometime later.
This pain to cool the lava you pump through my veins, 'cause I'm burning up for you.
Another case.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What the hell? He has problem with me.
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady.
Man.
It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Let's go. The hell? Not. This is my former partner. Why doesn't he speak to me?
Hold that thought, Detective. Good. Now take it somewhere else.
What the hell is wrong with him? I was his partner. And he's treating me like this?
I was door knocking all morning.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car?
And not here. The hell is the exit? Exit this
It's
way.
going to take at least a week to get an ID.
I need Connor's car. Where is it? Oh well, I gotta deal with this.
7825, code 6.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time at bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were fast, Phelps.
We might get along after all.
Okay, at the next corner, hang a right.
Where now? I'm right. Oh, here, up here. Oof.
Now, boys, you know as much
Big
as
guy
I do.
is here.
I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex
Captain,
Alonzo
aren't there
Mendes.
similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't
matter?
believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Detective, I was first on scene.
Two peanuts were walking on the street.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. A family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
Can't be much help to you, Phelps.
Man, you were my former
She
partner.
is.
Okay, I gotta censor this one. Let me check the body first.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Possible.
What's this mark? It's cut on the finger.
Ring.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
signature mark is very
distinctive. I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you.
Check this.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
He's a teacher.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
That's it.
Detectives, RNI says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Just grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Footprints. That leads there. ABC. Nothing here much. Let me talk to the corner.
Similar MO.
To what? To Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home, not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
I'm at a loss.
We have her ID and an address. Someone at home might be able to tell us something more about her.
This is our car.
You've got to be kidding me. We're driving this?
Yep. Sure we are. Okay. We investigated the crime scene at least.
Still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
Or is it? Lord, come on. There we go. Molar residency.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're going to have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Glass, nothing of value.
Nothing significant.
Partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
He's not checking the notes. That might be important.
Work boots. Size 8s. Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
And a ring.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Seems irrelevant.
The hell? At least check it. Let me see if I'm missing something. Nothing. Did I miss anything here? There are only two options, okay. Okay. Okay, everything's good here. Let's talk.
What do you think?
All right.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but Your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Missing what?
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
I don't know what to do. Should I be a good cop or bad cop?
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
This went good.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Daddy came. This doesn't add up.
You're feeling guilty about this, Michelle. What were you up to that you missed your mother?
You're crazy. I was waiting out front exactly where she asked me to be. Ask my teacher if it isn't so.
Okay, calm down.
Looks like I was mistaken.
Okay, then second option maybe.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
I think your father was violent with your mother. I think they weren't very happy, and you should tell me, young lady.
You may be the police, but you have no right to talk about my mom and dad like that.
You're off the hook, for now.
You're off the hook for now. Okay. The hell should I do? Don't have sufficient evidence. Good cop.
Your mom and dad never got angry with each other? They were happy?
Well, not like the movies. Not like you read about in books.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Butterfly. We have any evidence.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Okay, what should I do now? Missing footprints. Hugo Muller.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Size 8 work boot.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
And you didn't report that she was missing till this morning? That's very unusual, Mr. Mueller. Not to mention suspicious.
Look, I was annoyed with her. That's why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different?
Sorry.
You're off the hook
Sometimes
for
you have
now.
to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Yeah. Bad call.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Nice. And they go.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Looks like I made a mistake. You got any way of confirming this story of yours?
You son of a bitch. You come here making all these accusations.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me. I'm not a killer. No matter what you think.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three, we have no evidence tying to the crime scene.
Hello.
Yeah, technically
Detective.
it should have been like this. Technically, we should have an option to cuff him or not. So it makes an impact on the case.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Got him. Got him. What's this?
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
Told you?
I can explain the blood.
Yeah, but
Get
still
him booked
we
in at
can't
Central,
prove it.
officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking
Still
with
can't
him
prove it.
and inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Yeah, let me call. Where the hell? There.
Phelps, 1247.
Galloway, homicide. How can I help, Detective? 564.
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Did we get Ray Pinker and the technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Thanks for your help.
Let's go to Belmont.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting. Police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Return to Central Morgue.
Take the next left.
Go right through here. Through this intersection.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some lives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
Any Central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since Fabergrashing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
What the hell is this guy running?
Lock them up and throw away their key. There he is. See him?
Come on. Got him.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
11K, see the janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like them a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very
Butterfly
deep trouble.
brooch.
Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
That's it. Rope.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
A bloody pipe.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Call central. What about inside?
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am. Advice?
Carruthers has our girl on a slab. His report should be ready. Let's get down to the morgue.
Let's go.
Wow.
Why can't I go in this? The hell? This is my car, I can't go in it. Fuck. I guess I gotta take a new car. Let me set the location first. Central Morgue. How far is it?
Not a care in the world. For Christ's sake!
My steering wheel is damaged. The wheel is pretty bad. It's all wobbly and shit.
Son of a bitch!
Shit. Car died out. Come on. Here we are. Come on. Where's Connor?
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Where? Samples are where? The bench? Where's the bench? Okay. I don't think this matches. Or does it? Of this one. No. This doesn't either. Possibly this one?
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Yeah. This is it.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
Anything else comes up. The hell?
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
Not really. I think that guy is the suspect. The last guy whom we caught.
We've got to nail this guy.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
there anything else? Nope. Let's go. Hey, give me the car. Fuck me.
Out of the... Be quick. I need this vehicle, officer, now.
Got to be kidding me!
Oh man, I broke my car. Fuck. Here we are, finally. How the hell is he here?
So,
You better not
gonna
go
see your
soft on
married
me
man
here,
again?
Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Bowler's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Moeller in 2.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Where's the interview room 2? Interview room 2 is here somewhere.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
Braided rope.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man? I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Your wife was strangled with a braided rope, which we found in the trunk of her car. I think you bought that rope specifically to strangle her.
You can think whatever you want. But that rope has nothing to do with me.
Sorry. My mistake. You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Okay, this one is...
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Oh, I got proof. Don't worry.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
That's a lie.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Yeah. Okay, we have 3 correct answers. That makes it 25. Let's go to other guy. I believe he's our suspect. The hell is other guy? Here.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
You better not be lying to me, Eli. If I send an officer down there to find out and it turns out you wasted his time...
Hell, I ain't lying. That ain't worth lying over.
If you don't ask, you never find out.
What should I do? Should I be a good cop?
What kind of job, Eli?
Working fishing boats, odd jobs around the boatyards. I'm pretty good with my hands.
Oh man, this is wrong.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
You're lying, Eli. You're a creature of habit. You just get out of jail and you're back to your old ways. You use a specific type of rope.
That may be the case. But you got nothing that says I used a rope to hurt that woman.
It's hard to say. Rope.
I've done 14 years in and out of prison, son. You think you can outweight me?
For this,
You're wrong.
or should I go for this?
I think you should let me go.
Fuck.
Is there some money coming my way for finding that butterfly?
This went wrong.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman?
No, I don't have.
You're off the hook. For now. You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Lie. It's a lie.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
Deirdre Muller was strangled and then someone did a dance on her torso. Someone with a lot of anger. Someone with a lot of hate in them. Someone wearing size 8s, Eli.
You got some reason other than you don't like me while you're trying to hang this thing on me?
Bloody shoes.
You can check my boots, son. They're the only pair I got. So I'm warning you, my feet might be a little musty.
I don't like you, Eli. I think you're an evil man. I think you try to pass off your pain to other people. I can't make you for this case, but my consolation is that I don't think you will be out of prison for very long.
You can count on it, shitbird. By the way, Eli, the captain and the Hat Squad would like to talk to you next. Any idea what they might want to talk about?
Charles Hugo Muller? How? What? Shit, man. I didn't do the investigation correct. I'm gonna redo this case sometime later. Fuck.
Need a drink.
I'm not saying another thing until I've seen an attorney.
Why can't I charge him? Is it Kelly?
Parker or Green? I don't know who the...
Room 1. The hell is interview room 1? The hell?
I'm stumped. Ideas?
For my money, Hugo Muller's our #1 suspect. The evidence is solid. I think it's time we hit him with it.
The fuck, I'm stuck, man.
You better not go soft on me in here.
Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Oh, you have to start it all over again.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
This is probably the toughest case I have seen in Illinois.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do we have to take it out of you in lumps?
Give it your best shot. I can take whatever you're throwing.
Again, I messed up.
You know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
No.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
The
Mouthpiece
suspect.
Boys, really come through this time, haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
Let's see if we can do this, ladies and gentlemen. Can we charge him this time?
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
What kind of job, Eli?
Working fishing boats, odd jobs around the boatyards. I'm pretty good with my hands.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Mrs. Muller was strangled with a triple braid. Give me something, Eli.
I like braid, but I didn't rope that woman. You're not hanging this one on me, partner.
The hell, this one also.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
You're a liar, Eli. You needed the money, so you killed her.
I've been around some, son. You got some evidence that proves I stole that butterfly from that woman? I done told you I found that pretty thing.
The hell?
I never stole it.
Shit, I'm going to restart it again. Fuck. This guy is tough to crack.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
I'm telling you, it'll never stand.
Boys, you've really come through this time, haven't you?
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought them in and I helped him skin them.
Okay.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Oh, I have proof. Bloody tire iron.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler. We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Another lie. Huge.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Nope.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Where is that guy now?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
You're down on your luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out.
HM.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
A farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer Magay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. Ain't done nothing like that.
It is like that.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6", tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
Do you think I was never punished?
So you're
must
gonna
know what
punish
you're
other
doing is
people?
evil.
What the fuck?
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Sure.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me
That's
back in the
what I
stir
mean.
that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rat. I ain't a killer.
Phelps, Galloway. Congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
So we did 8. 8 correct. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. This was the toughest case. One of the toughest cases, actually. Golden Butterfly. I got 3 stars.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular army.
Lieutenant! Phelps!
We've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy, I just seems to know what he's doing.
Nataka no kai so to, namae nana tekutsu.
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
Kishima, nane sama dato? Umutarunda.
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done for the day. I'll be back tomorrow. Most likely.
Phelps. I was just discussing
either
with
Dying
Finn
Light
Barr
or
here
some
how
new
well you were
game.
doing.
So thank you for tuning
Have a
in.
seat.
If you like the content, make sure you follow
Yeah,
the page
my
or
real
hit
name.
that red button.
You can just
and if
forget all about it.
You boys have a
already
new
follow,
case.
make sure you
A
share
poor
this video.
Hispanic woman murdered
I'll
near
be
City
signing
Hall
off
and left lying naked in
in
an
just a
alleyway.
minute or two. I'll
Another
see you
naked
guys
woman,
tomorrow,
sir?
Yes.
most likely.
We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
We'll do that.